Hey, we are going to spend a cozy weekend together in this vlog. I have a couple of fun things going on this weekend and I just wanted to share it with you all. So here's what we got on the docket. I got some books I want to read, I got some new games I want to play, and we got some baking to do, and then potentially seeing a movie or two. There's a lot going on, so we'll see. First, let's talk some books. I have 2 books in my Kindle here. Pretty ambitious for the weekend, but I'm currently reading The Poppy War and I have about 100 pages left. I started reading it last week and I've been flying through it. The Poppy War follows the story of Rin. She's a young girl and she is trying to escape her life as kind of a orphan shop girl and trying to create a better life for herself by going to the most prestigious military academy in the province. This is not a light read. I've been really enjoying it though. It's been a very quick read. It's definitely really heavy stuff. I feel like I was not warned about how heavy this book would be when I first heard about it and picked it up. And now I'm finally reading it and people are like, hey, have you heard how heavy this book is? But I just think it's well researched, well written. Yeah, I'm really excited to finish this and I'll probably pick up a sequel soon. This book, incredibly heavy, but incredibly well done, I think. So afterwards, that is why I have my Kindle, I'm going to need something light. And so my boyfriend has a temporary Kindle Unlimited subscription. He got like a discount. Because our Amazon accounts are connected, I think I can use his Kindle Unlimited account. So I think I'm gonna try to find something light, maybe a romance, and then we're spanning all the genres right now because The Poppy War, historical fantasy, next book, probably a romance, and this book is a nonfiction I recently picked up. This has been outside. I picked this up from the Portland Book Festival. Mountaineers Books is the publisher that had a booth there that I picked this up from. And Mountaineers Books publishes like trail guides, hiking guides, things like that. They are local to Seattle. Been Outside is a nonfiction book about adventures of Black women, non-binary and gender non-conforming people in nature. And I feel like, you know, I'm quite the outdoorsy person. I love hiking, I like being outside. And I feel like diversity in nature is just not something that is talked about often enough. And as someone who likes to post outdoorsy content and is a Black woman, I just wish I had better words to kind of describe how I felt about diversity in the outdoors and how I could be a better advocate for diversity in the outdoors. So I'm really looking forward to reading this to kind of help me build some language surrounding this topic of diversity in the outdoors. So I'm super looking forward to this book. Regardless of if I actually read all 3 of these books this weekend, that's going to be my next reading order into the future. So I think that's my TBR, the next 3 books on my TBR. Then I have my boyfriend's Steam Deck. It's now like my Steam Deck because he never plays on it and I picked it up recently and I've like fallen in love with it. So it's my Steam Deck now. Steam is having a cozy game sale right now. And by the time this video is published, I think the sale will be over. It ends on November 20th. They're highlighting a bunch of cozy games, a bunch of upcoming releases, and a bunch of discounted cozy games. And so I picked out a few of them. I picked out Potion Permit, which is kind of like a crafting, farming, resource collection sim where you are also kind of an alchemist slash pharmacist. You're healing your townspeople, you're trying to fix their ailments. I've heard a lot about this game, so I'm looking forward to playing it. It looks super cute. The art style is all pixely. And then I also got Pizza Possum, which is just like an arcade like kind of game where you play as a possum and you're trying to eat as much pizza as you can. It was like $5 and it just looked really cute. It looks cute, it looks silly, it looks fun. So I'm excited to give that one a go. And then lastly, I have some baking to do because my friends and I are celebrating a little Friendsgiving. We're just having dinner all together. And I will be making an apple pie and a mac and cheese. And I've never made a pie before, so I'm gonna take you guys with me to make this apple pie. I'm pretty excited. I need to go back to work. I'm on my lunch break, but I need to go back to work, so I need to shut the hell up and get back to that. But I will see you guys when I am done working. It is about 4 p.m. I'm wrapping up a couple of work things, and then once I'm done, we're going to Costco. We don't have anything to eat, so We're gonna pick up a rotisserie chicken because that's what we do when we go to Costco. Little Costco haul for you. Very necessary. This is the real kicker right here. Pretzel chips to go with the Borson fiber gummies, because I need them. Tortilla chips to snack on, and apples because I'm making apple pie tomorrow. We shall eat, and I think we're gonna do some reading tonight. The next morning, and Peter has sent me on a scavenger hunt. My first clue says, if dairy you desire, try this first or your evening will be dire. And I think it's pointed to the lactate. Should be in here. The next clue says, your final clue can be found hidden inside a game where words are a vital ingredient. And we have so many word games. This is a game we haven't delved into in a long time. Oh, here we go. For your reward, look to a certain life-size Pokemon. Behind them sits a prize. This is the one life-sized Pokemon. He hid a copy of Bookshops and Bone Dust. I've been wanting this book. I loved Legends and Lattes, and also this edition has like, you can't really see it, but has like textured edges. There we go. Which is super cool. I just woke up and got up for a second, and when I came back into bed, there's a clue I sat on. That kind of kicked off our morning, but we're gonna have breakfast in a second, and I just wanted to give an update where we're at with my book. I finished The Poppy Ward last night, and it was incredible, to say the least. I definitely want to read the sequel. It was incredibly heavy, an incredibly heavy read. I had to put it down for a couple minutes and just kind of think. I honestly don't have many words for it to describe it. So that leads us up to here. In my next read, I was planning on doing on Kindle Unlimited. I downloaded a book last night called Collide. It is a ice hockey romance. I tried Icebreaker a while back and I did not like it. I think I DNF'd it at about 26%. And the thing that got me about Icebreaker is that this is a college hockey romance. Why do these people like never go to class? Why do they never go to school, never take a test? It is set in a college, and I think that bothered me a lot. It seems that people that did not like Icebreaker like Collide more, so I'm gonna give it a try. This is the cover of the book. Looks kind of cute. But while I was scrolling back to the cover, I noticed this is a dual POV romance, and kind of off on the wrong foot because I don't really like dual POV romances. So we'll see how this goes. I'm still gonna give it a try. Looks cute, so we'll see. We are getting on with our day. We're gonna go to the store. We have some things we need to pick up for the baking we're doing tomorrow, and we have no creamer, and I need coffee and my creamer and my coffee. We might just run by a coffee shop and pick something up, and I decided to DNF Collide. After a couple chapters, I just don't think it's for me. Honestly, I didn't think the plot and the story made much sense. Like the whole impetus for the story just didn't make much sense at all. So I'm just gonna switch gears, and I think I'm gonna pick up Bookshops and Bone Dust. That's a book I've been excited to read. I love Legends and Lattes, and Bookshops and Bone Dust is the prequel that released recently. So I'm pretty excited to pick that one up. I think we also might be decorating for Christmas today. There's a lot going on. But normally I decorate for Christmas on Black Friday. That's just the tradition we had in my family. We would always stay at home and decorate on Black Friday. But this year, I think we're gonna be busy that day because my parents are gonna be in town. They're gonna be visiting, so I don't think we'll have a chance to decorate on Black Friday like we normally do. So I think we're gonna get that set up today anyway. And low-key, I've been wanting the Christmas decorations up. I just love when it's so festive in here, and I feel like seeing a bunch of content of people decorating for Christmas, getting their stuff set up, and things like that has really made me want to do it too. We got some groceries to go get and some coffee to find, so we're gonna go do that. All of the leaves are falling down. I'm so sad. Fall is over. Coffee has been acquired. Taste test. I have a teddy bear latte that has like honey, brown sugar, cinnamon. Sounds really good. So, taste cinnamony. We are off to Target next. Find Target things, you know how it goes, so. Unpacking some groceries right now. A lot of it's not fun stuff. Just ingredients for dinner and onions. I have a pie plate now. We also just needed a bunch of tools for the pie. So now we have a dough blender to help cut butter and stuff, and then an apple core, because we don't have these things. And I picked up some silly Christmas items because that's what Target does to you. We have a Wonderberry and Sage candle here. There we go. Smells really sweet. And then I got some tea towels. I really just like this gingerbread house pattern. I thought it was so cute, but it came with this one that says Baking Spirits Bright. Always when you buy the Target towels, there's one you love and one that's kind of cheesy. And then I have a mini tree for my desk I'll put up, and I'll probably drape some of my Taylor Swift friendship bracelets I got from the Eras tour on it or something. And I think we're gonna decorate for Christmas today. What are you doing over here?
Making chicken stock for our soup later.
Ooh, look at that.
2 whole rotisserie chicken bones. And a mess on the stove.
We've been decorating for Christmas. Peter's making a very special cup of coffee. Some special coffee beans we got from a friend. And I'm gonna pour it over Hershey's Kisses and see what happens. We got some peppermint ones from the store today. All my decorating footage, there's like probably gonna be way too much for it, so it's gonna be in a separate video, I'm sorry. We've got the Chemex out. We've got some chicken stock cooking in the background. Very warm and cozy vibes in here. 2 kisses in there. And then pour some oat milk on top because I don't do coffee straight. I need cream and I need sugar. We are getting started on the pie now. I just forgot to chill the shortening when I bought it. So it's in the freezer. I'm hoping it'll be done in a second. I'm gonna make the crust and the filling tonight, and then I think I'm gonna put it all together and bake it tomorrow. Progress on the chicken stock. It smells really freaking good.
It is?
While we wait, I've pulled out the Steam Deck and I'm gonna give Potion Permit a try. I just downloaded it on the Steam Deck, so we'll see how this is. So this is where we are. We haven't added the chicken in yet, but we made egg noodles, and then this is with our homemade stock. It smells freaking delicious. I'm super excited to eat this. Friends, it is the next day. Yesterday, after dinner, we played a lot of games. I ended up starting Potion Permit, which I'm having a lot of fun with right now. It's just kind of like this slice of life sim where you're a chemist going to a small town and you're trying to help cure the town of their ailments using the resources that they have around. I'm having fun with it. It's a little slow paced in the beginning. I'm hoping it ramps up as the game goes on. It just feels like it takes a while to get patience and unlock things, so I'm ending up just like running around doing nothing for like an in-game day until I get my next quest. And then I also gave Pizza Possum a try, and that game is really funny It's really silly. You run around as a possum and you're just trying to eat everything. It's kind of like this arcade style game where you just run around and then the game is over when you get caught. And the goal is to get to the top of the pizza mountain without getting caught 3 times. I've done it twice in a row, but not 3 times in a row. So we'll see what happens when you do it 3 times in a row. I think it was worth the $5. I think it's funny. I got a good laugh out of it. And then I started Bookshops in Bone Dust. I only read the prologue. I'm gonna take this with me to a coffee shop this morning. So we're up this morning to go get some coffee and do some reading. And then when we get back, we will get started on making the apple pie and the mac and cheese. Let's go get some coffee. I know I'm hungry, so let's get going. We have returned from a short-lived coffee trip. The vibes were just weird for me. There's like just some lady coughing and the space felt really enclosed and claustrophobic, and I felt like I was sitting too close to someone and I couldn't focus on my book, and I panic ordered my coffee and my pastry, and the vibes were just off altogether. I think it was a big combination of things. So we weren't there for very long. We ate our food, drank our coffee, and then left. So now we're home, and I think I'm just gonna take a little bit to chill and then get started on making the apple pie. He's got pizza possum on the PS5. He's addicted.
It's pizza time.
Hello. Hi. Hi. We are getting started on the apple pie. I'm having Peter fetch me a bowl right now because I need to measure out 3 pounds of apples. Let the fun begin. We have our 3 pounds of apples. So next, I'm gonna wash these off and get them cored and peeled. My camera's falling. No. Okay, we are on the dough rolling step. Brought my pie dough out from yesterday. The pie crust in. It's looking like a pie. Honestly, one of the only reasons I'm like baking a pie right now is so I can carry it in this pie carrier I got from the John Deere collection from Target. I think it's so darling, and I just want to make a pie so I can carry it in here. Super unrealistic though. I tried to put the pie plate in and it fits, but it should be helpful transporting the pie to our friend's house. And we also got the John Deere wine carrier, and we got some bottles of wine in there, and I think this is so cute. I love this pattern. We wait for the apples to set. We're sauteing the apples now. We played co-op pizza possum. It was really funny. I honestly recommend it. It was like $7 for the PS5, so we got it just so it's easier for us to play together. And, oh my goodness. He's making rolls. That really puffed up. So we're gonna get started on sauteing the apples. I think the pie is looking good so far. So we gotta get through this. Start by draining the juice from the apples. I messed up. I wasn't supposed to cook the apples, and I wasn't supposed to drain their sauce. I read the recipe wrong. So we are trying to fix this. So we're making a sauce right now. All right, friends, the pie is about to go into the oven. I have an egg wash right here, and I will be putting this onto the pie and then tossing this into the oven for an hour. We're getting close to the end. This pie is not particularly pretty, but that's okay. Hopefully it tastes good, you know. I think making that sauce, we think it worked out. We just kind of used some of the spices and same ingredients as we put on the apples, and then we added some cornstarch to kind of thicken it. We got to make the mac and cheese, and we're not going to get started on the mac and cheese until about 3:45, right before, just about an hour before we're going to leave here. And now we're putting it into the oven, so we'll see you guys in an hour. Here's the pie. It's quite golden brown. It looks good. I hope it tastes good. I guess there's only one way to find out, and that's later tonight. All right, right, friends, the end of the madness is beginning. We have mac and cheese in the oven and we're beginning to load the car up. So we're almost at the end. I'm attempting to load up the pie into the pie carrier, but I don't think it'll fit. So I'm not sure how to make this excursion work today. Who makes a 9-inch pie carrier and it doesn't even fit my 9-inch pie? Little pieces are chipping off away at my pie. It pains me. It's not bringing me great joy. Get it in. It's in. I broke it. But it's gonna be served out of this thing. This is the stupidest purchase I've made. Oh my god. It's cute. And it'll be helpful to transport the pie, but it's being served out of that thing. Oh my god. Mac and cheese fresh out of the oven. Looks fantastic. We're just gonna wait for this to cool and then we're gonna head out. Hey friends, it is the next day. I just want to come on here and close out the vlog because I don't think I did yesterday. But I just want to come here and say I have no leftovers. We just have leftover rolls. There's 2 left after we ate lunch. Everything turned out really well. My mac and cheese disappeared immediately. And the apple pie also just gone. So thank you all for coming along with me. Next week I will have my decorating video uploaded. There was just so much footage. I don't think I can compile it all into one video. Thanks for hanging out with me, and we'll have another gaming and reading weekend here soon in the future. So with that, I will see you guys next time. Bye!